Hello, amazing humans. This is a wonderful chair move to help your overall balance and coordination, especially in walking. But we're gonna do it in a chair. So find yourself a chair, sit on the edge of the chair, feet comfortably flat on the floor. And let's start with a reference movement of simply looking to the left and looking to the right and paying attention to how much of your entire body is moving to look to the left and to the right, and how far can you comfortably see. So this isn't a stretch, this is simply, where am I at in this moment right now? Now, what does turning your head have to do with better balance and coordination in walking? Well, keep exploring movement with me and you'll find out. So the first movement is to simply push through your left foot into the floor and then release. So that's it. Push your left foot down into the floor. Feel where does the force travel through your body and then gently release. So you might feel the force travel up into your pelvis. Maybe you can feel yourself shifting on your sit bones as you're pushing through your left foot. Maybe you're feeling more weight onto your right sit bone. Maybe, maybe not. Just notice what's true for you. Continue to push your left foot gently into the floor, feeling where does that force travel to, and then gently releasing. Pushing through the left foot, feeling where the force goes, and gently releasing. Do this movement nice and slow, keep it comfortable. This is your brain's opportunity to start becoming aware of how is your body connected. It's quality information for your brain. Can you feel movement in your pelvis? Can you feel movement traveling up through your spine as you're pushing your left foot into the floor and gently releasing? How is your body coordinating this movement? And that's great. You can just let it all go and just rest. Feel if there's anything different about how you're sitting. And now take your right hand and gently reach up in the sky with your right hand as if you're changing a light bulb way up above your head. And then bring your right hand down. And then repeat that movement of slowly bringing your right arm up, hand up, reaching up towards the sky, and then gently bringing it down. And as you're doing this movement, nice and slow and gentle, just feel, maybe you feel your ribs expanding on one side. Does your weight shift more to the right side? And as you bring your hand down, does your pelvis roll a little bit more back to the midline? Get curious about what happens within your body as you reach up towards the sky and then as you bring your arm down. And that's great. You can just let that go. Just notice how you're sitting in this moment. Feel if anything feels different. And now continue reaching up with your right hand. But this time, as you're reaching up with your right hand, you're taking a look with your eyes up at the ceiling, and then you're bringing everything back down. And then repeat this movement of reaching up with your right hand, and your eyes are following your right hand up to the sky, up to the ceiling, and then bringing everything back down. Make sure this movement is comfortable for you. So wherever your hand goes, you might not be able to reach back like that. You might have to reach forward, a little bit more forward, and then bring your right hand down. Get curious about what trajectory is the most comfortable for you. Bringing your right hand up towards the ceiling, looking at your right hand with your eyes and bringing it down. And get curious about how did the movement change with just reaching up with your right hand versus reaching up with your right hand and looking with your eyes. What parts of your body do you feel moving? Maybe a little bit more. Do you feel more of your ribs moving? Do you feel more of a twist in your spine maybe? Maybe your weight is shifting onto that right sit bone a little bit more. Just notice for you what's true for you, and then just let that all go and rest. Now let's combine those three movements of pushing through the left foot, reaching up with the right hand, and your eyes following your right hand, and then bringing everything back down. Repeat this movement of pushing through the left foot, reaching with the right hand, looking with the eyes, following the hand, and bringing it down. And just notice how much more of your entire body is coordinated, is connected, is talking to the other part of your body. Can you feel that shifting of the pelvis as you're pushing through the left foot? Do you feel that pelvis rolling, more pressure onto your right sit bones, reaching up the extension of your ribs, the twisting of your spine, all the way up through your neck and your middle spine, looking at your hand, bringing everything back down. Are there more parts of you moving that weren't moving before? How can you make this movement a little bit more easier, a little bit more comfortable for yourself? Is there anything you can let go of as you're exploring this movement, pushing through the foot, reaching with the opposite hand, looking up at it? And that's wonderful. You can just let that all go and rest. And then let's go back to the original reference movement of simply turning to look to the left and then turning to look to the right, and immediately notice if there's a big difference in how you look to the left versus how you look to the right. Can you feel more of your spine participating in the movement? I even feel this left leg helping to push through the floor to turn myself and my entire body to look to the right. Now, if you noticed a difference, congratulations, you just experienced brain plasticity. But what does this have to do with walking and better balance and coordination? So walking is not a linear movement. For really good balance in walking, we need a bit of rotation that travels across our body. As we take a step with our left foot, the force is traveling through our pelvis, through our spine, up into our opposite shoulder. These are cross-body movements that we can upgrade through these simple movements of connecting our entire bodies. It's like an upgrade for the brain, and it can help the brain create better balance and coordination, not just in walking, but in almost every single movement. Those cross-body movements, such as the one we just did, or even crawling on the floor, it's so important for better balance and coordination in a walking position. And it can also help you turn to look around you that much easier. It's so good for your entire spine and your entire body. All right, I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in the next video, okay? Bye.